What's up, YouTube? I am back. I've done a horrible job this first quarter, staying consistent with YouTube and the social media thing, like I said I would do. And I kind of have a reason for that, and I'll explain. So if you don't know, once again, I own an auto repair shop with my father. In December, I made the decision that I was going to step away full time and begin to do the behind the scene things that are going to help the business in the long run. With that being said, I had to take a bit of a pay cut in order to do that. And so I had some things lined up that was going to hold me over. That were going to hold me over for a couple of months, and all of those things fell through. And so it kind of threw me for a loop, to be honest with you. I just was kind of like, well, wait a second. Started to question, hey, did I make the right decision? Because I have a wife, I have 4 kids and 2 cats, and I'm responsible for these people. And and I just kind of started to go into like full panic mode, honestly. Kind of running around, with like a chicken without its head cut off type of thing, where I'm just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And so, it kind of, everything that I planned to do, it kind of threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Because I just I honestly I just went really into panic mode. But a couple of days ago, a few weeks ago, however, something just came to me. A thought came to me, and it said, well, remember the plan. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, the plan was for me to be in my backyard making stuff, and for me to be using, social media and things like that, because I would, financially, I was going to be in a comfortable place. But now that didn't fall through, so shouldn't I kind of say screw the plan? And that wasn't the best idea. As I began to write, writing kind of helps me kind of give myself answers and things like that. I began to realize that, I was kind of planning, my mindset was, oh, well, nothing's, because I had these things in place that I was going to be okay. I thought the storm was going to come. I assumed I'd be able to at least get at least 20 miles out in the middle of the ocean before I saw a storm. You know what I mean? But this wasn't the case, and that's what I planned on was, I'll be out in the middle of the ocean when a storm comes, and I can worry about it then. But my storm started down, before I could just still see land, and I could still see, and the ocean's out in front of me. So the question is, do I stop? Do I go back? But I do know that spiritually, where I was at on my day-to-day at the garage and everything, there was something pulling me away from that. And it was pulling me towards using my creativity and my other abilities that I have besides just working on cars to create the vision that I have for myself and my family, financially, emotionally and spiritually, mentally, and all of that. And that's why I was, it was about a year and a half of things taking place that were letting me know, hey, it's time to make a change and move on. And so here I am today, the last day of the first quarter, and I'm like, okay, we have a new month. It's tomorrow. The new quarter is starting. What am I going to do different? I've kind of settled my nerves a bit, and we're obviously figuring things out and figuring, okay, we're going to have to do this, do that. I'm going to have to work. I'm going to have to work, and that's just what it is. And so I've settled with that. But now moving forward, I'm like, okay, so what does this really look like? And it just, for me, it just looks like doing the things that I said I was going to do. Despite what the finances look like, despite this or that, those are things that can be resolved. Those are problems that we can figure out, because one of my affirmations that I say to myself is, I believe in my abilities, I believe in my skills, I believe in my creativity. And as I was writing things down a couple weeks ago, the voice in my head is like, I thought you said you believed in your creativity. I thought you said you believed in your skill set and in things like that. And it kind of was just kind of mocking me a bit because it's you know I affirm these things every day, but then when a storm comes, it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And it's like, oh no, you said you believed in this stuff, you believe in yourself, so let's get it, you know. And this first quarter, what I've realized is entrepreneurship is a not just about earning money, but it really is something spiritual. You know, there is a lot of change that has to take place within your spirit. You are a lot of entrepreneurs create things that aren't yet seen. And so you're going to look crazy, you're going to feel crazy, you're going to go through those tough times, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. But you, as a person, have to take out of your mind that perfect picture, and you have to be able to adjust to the wind that's blowing, and adjust your sails to that, and you know, not, and of course not change the destination, but be able to change the course in which you take to get there. And that's just what it is. So this first quarter of really being in the entrepreneurship realm was pretty scary, and kicked my butt. But you know, we're still working through it. We're still moving with the plan, and keep going. Now, enough with the sob story, the sad story, the good things, the cool things that did happen in this first quarter, the things that I'm really, really proud of. The first thing being is that our metal work was actually incorporated into a display at the Philadelphia Flower Show. That was really, really awesome. We can give a hand clap for that. Thank you. Now that was really cool. I worked with also another Philadelphia business owner named Rashawn. She owns the Bloom Bold Flower Company. She's a floral designer, and in our metal work was able. So we did a display. I'm gonna figure out how to put this up so you guys can see it in the actual video when you're watching this on YouTube. But anyway, the theme was Gardens of the Future. So we made like a. She had someone make a wooden clock, like a round piece of wood. And then I made the metal hand, the clock hand, and the gears, and some other things for the display. That was really awesome. We did a lot of business canvassing this first quarter. Didn't get the yeses we wanted, but you know, I'm getting a bit better with going to businesses, being able to explain what I actually do, and we've really been honing in on the actual the brand and business, and combining that. What else happened this first quarter that was really cool? So we did the Philadelphia Flower Show. We got our ashtrays and some more in another cigar lounge. That was pretty cool. We actually had to finish making some to put there on consignment, but that was pretty cool. We made some more sales there. We made some cool connections. Haven't yet sold anything, but we made some cool connections with a few coffee shops, and some what was the other, a beer distributor. They were really interested in our bottle openers. So the first quarter was rough, but you know, were somewhat productive, and with, you know, this first quarter we've just been really taking the time to learn. You know what I mean? That's all we can really do. At the end of the day, especially when things don't go our way, it's very easy to be like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this or whatever the case is. But I'm taking everything as a lesson, and just building on that. Just continue the belief in myself, and the belief that I believe I'm supposed to be doing it. I know that I'm supposed to be where I'm at, and that's what we're doing. So this second quarter, we're looking to turn up some more. Looking to continue building on the business, building on the brand, getting our name out there. The other thing is, I forgot. I got my website up and running. You can go order products off the website, metalwoodcrafts.com. That is the website there. That was a really big thing that we got. We had it up and running. I didn't have it necessarily right where I wanted it to be. So I kind of took some more time, kind of re-ramped it. But yeah, so you can go on there if you're looking for bottle openers, ashtrays. We have some keychains on there. More stuff is going on there soon, but that's kind of it. I just wanted to get some stuff up on there. So that's metalwoodcrafts.com. So that's a quick update on us. We're working on consistency with this YouTube thing, social media thing. Still getting comfortable with it. But yeah, so hope to see you guys, and thank you for stopping past the backyard, and hope to see you soon.